All right. And we're live. Okay. See here. Do the share real quick. Wait for some people to get in here. Huh, that's funny. Nope, that's this one. Okay, hang on. I want to see something. No, okay. I was checking to see if I had worn this shirt in my last stream. It was a different blue shirt in my last stream. Come on, buttons. Weird. That was a weird autocorrect. All right. So what is going on, everyone? My name's Sean. I run MailleWerX.com, where you can find all your chainmail themed apparel and accessory needs. Check out the links below in the description, and you can follow me on Twitch, YouTube, at Facebook, on Instagram. I don't think I have any other. That was really loud. I don't think I have any other links down there. Level up. No, I'm not paying $14.99. This. No, I don't want to explore the artist. I want. Where are my chains? Oh my gosh. What is allow mature? Right, hang on. Let me find a station here. Okay, we're on that one. All right, I need some. Need something here. There we go. All right. Got some music. Let's see if Frank's working tonight. Almost replaced Frank the other day. No, I don't want to link my Android phone. There we go. All right, what's Frank looking at? Ooh. This is a bracelet I'm working on. It's gonna be awesome. Got these little spade skull beads in here that we're gonna add right there at the end of the bracelet. Well, at the end of what I have done on this bracelet. And I will go over more of that later. Right now, I'm down here and of course it's a mess. Where is that bag? Okay, I've got those. I can put these away. So tonight I want to finish up this dice bag we've been working on. And I guess I'll just push all this up here, out of the way. And then hopefully we'll get to finish up this bracelet as well. I don't know how much time I'll have to work on all of it, but do the dice bag, do some mail call, and then whatever else we can get to. Hey. Let's get cranking. Had a good day today. Went to work. Got done fairly quickly. I spent the rest of the day playing with some stuff I got in the mail. That's gonna be fun to go over. So one of the things that I'm having trouble getting back into, after I had done about 110 streams or so, before I took a little hiatus, I was getting pretty good at running commentary. I'm just remembering things throughout the day that I'd wanted to mention on stream. And I'm kind of having trouble getting back into that. It's interesting. I'm not someone who talks a lot regularly. So trying to run a show and make some chainmail at the same time gets, you know, gets a little difficult for me. But I remember I did pretty good. Spent some time with the family over the weekend. Then I mowed my lawn. See, we went to the lighthouse down in the Kenosha Pier. And walked down there. It was really windy. It was pretty cold. Surprisingly cold. But we got out and they have this kind of ship themed, what do you call it? It's a playground. And it's got sails on top of it and bars that kind of form a bulkhead. The front of a prow. Bars that kind of form a prow at the front of the ship. And it's got slides and ship wheels to spin around and stuff. And it's all fairly new. Pretty cool looking. I did take a picture of it. I should definitely post that up. That was a good time. It's a cool little park. Of all the things I have to say about Kenosha, they do have two nice parks that I am aware of. The Kenosha Dream Park it was a community project where they had a bunch of businesses donate money, and so there's a stand with all the business names on it, and everything's well, not everything. There's a bunch of different plaques about what different business owners donated and whatnot, or what different businesses donated. But it's got a foam ground, right? So like if your kid falls, they're not gonna get hurt. It's pretty nice. And that's a real nice park. A lot of kids go there. And then this other one is down by the beach, and it's, like I said, it's shaped like a ship. And it's pretty cool looking. I had never been there before, and my son, he enjoyed playing on it. I think I'm gonna be honest, his expectations for what a park should include are a bit different than mine. We had some really cool, what do you call them, playground equipment back in the day. Stuff that they outlawed and made illegal and whatnot. There was a tire swing, and it was a large post in the middle of the ground, and then it had a cross section of tie rod, or like, I remember them being like railroad ties, real thick beams of wood, and hanging off the end of each beam was a tire, and you'd sit in the tire and you would be swung round and round like a merry-go-round. Pretty sure many kids received injuries from that particular tire swing. In the same park, it's called Camel's Back Park, it was in Boise, Idaho, had these two enormous slides that were made of metal, and they would burn the ever-loving crap out of you whenever you touched them. as all good slides should. Children are weak on these new playgrounds. But no. 2 good parks here in Kenosha. And then what else? On Sunday, mowed the lawn. I'm pretty happy because I'm 95% certain that that's going to be the last time I mow the lawn this year. I have no intention of doing it again. I put the lawnmower away and it's in the shed, and I got the snowblower out, and now the snowblower's up in the garage where we'll need it this winter. So, and then I carved a pumpkin. If you haven't seen the picture of my pumpkin, I tried to do, it's on my, should be on the MailleWerX page, and it should be on my personal page. I tried to carve a strand of Byzantine into the side of a pumpkin, but I made it too big and too long, and it really wouldn't support its weight. So that was kind of disappointing. Had I done it just a little bit shorter, it would have held up just fine. But my pumpkin had a hole in the bottom, and so when I opened it up, it was rotten on the inside, right? Like it had just started, like maybe it had been rotting for like a day. I don't know. But I had to clean out the pumpkin of all the rotted areas first before I started carving into it. Of course, that took time I didn't have, but it was okay in the end. I got it cleaned out and got my carving done, which I'm pretty happy about. Because if you aren't aware, we are running a pumpkin carving contest, a chainmail themed pumpkin carving contest, where the winner will receive an item that is yet to be determined. From MailleWerX.com. So if you haven't carved a pumpkin this year, you might think about something Chain Maille, carve into a pumpkin. I was going to do 2, and I did this to myself last year. I bought 2 pumpkins to carve, and I only ended up carving 1. I have time to carve the other one, but after opening up the rotten pumpkin, I'm not going to do it again. My pumpkin carving days are over for this year. So I was pretty happy with how the one came out. I thought it looked pretty good. Alright, this dice bag's actually coming along pretty well. I am glad that I took it all apart and drew it down a little bit. Now I have plenty of rings to make it deep. It's just, I'm working with what rings I have, and so I'm trying to use them all up and make as good of a dice bag as I can. I would not normally make a dice bag this way. I would make it a little bit wider. But I cannot get any more of these square wire rings. Like the ring lord had them, and they changed that. I had different ones, and I bought these thinking they'd be the same, and the ring lord sent me these different ones. And then when I went to go get them again, they were different again still. And so I stopped trying to match the rings because I was just pissing money away. And I had this attempted coif that I had started that has been disassembled and is now being reassembled into a dice bag. So I probably could have made it. I probably could have gotten away with making it a little bit wider, but I'm not going to take it back apart to figure that out. We just want to try and make something useful out of it, so that it can collect dust on my shelf instead of in a bin in storage as an unfinished piece. And I gotta say, even with the break I took for a while, I still have gotten a lot done this year. I'm pretty happy with that. Trying to use up all my rings here in the basement. I have ordered more rings. I do have a new very large project going on that we'll discuss more of in a little bit, but I am still going through quite a bit of the rings that I have on hand, and that's the whole point of why we're doing this. So I'm pretty happy with how much I've managed to use up so far. That's just been sitting around for years and years and years. Alright, we're done. Could have swore I needed to put another ring in here. Well, if I did, we'll find it. The great thing about Chainmail is you'll notice a missed ring eventually. There it is. Man, it's already 9:17. Holy crap. I did get a notification today. So I got mail today, and then I got a notification from someone else letting me know that they had sent me something, which I thought was very nice of them. And then I am waiting on one more package. 2 more packages. I think I had 3 packages that had taken quite a bit longer than I had expected. One of the packages I'm waiting on was ordered before the package I got today. The package I got today was pretty important, so for my next project. I'm happy it came in. I've got a ring order on the way. I'm gonna have to make another ring order here pretty soon. So once the ring order gets here, I will hopefully have all the sizes that I need. And then I can start on this next project. It's very, without giving away too soon in the stream, the next project I'm working on is very sensitive to ring size. All right. Ooh. Get a good stretch in there. Today is Monday, right? So, the beginning of the week. I've got a patient with he's got an ulcer in his back. It's called a decubitus ulcer. That's caused by some well, laying flat in bed is typically why you get them. It's like the official name for a bed sore is a decubitus ulcer. So I saw him today, and it's a big wound, right? I don't know. Do I have to put some kind of warning on the video because I'm talking about this stuff? I don't know. You know, like, I see a lot of posts that have, like, trypophobia warning, and then it'll be some random picture with, like, holes and eyes in it, and I don't want to gross people out, so I'm going to talk about a hole in one of my patients' bodies. And he's got a lot of really good new growth tissue in this hole. It was, when I started working with him, he had the wound, and you could fit a small, well, you could fit like a child's fist in this wound. Okay, this is a big wound, not insignificant, not the largest wound I've ever seen, but not insignificant at all, right? And now it's probably decreased by half, and we had this exposed hardware that is starting to be covered in tissue. And that's been the hardest part, is getting that hardware covered up. But the wound's closing in on all sides, and I'm very happy. If, with any luck, that thing will heal up within the next 6 months, so I'm hoping. I would rather... Okay, so I enjoy having him and his family as a patient. They're nice people. And if he healed up, I would lose him as a patient. Right? But that's a good thing, that's right? That's what we want. We want people to heal. Hey Peg, how you doing? I don't want people to be sick forever, even though I don't necessarily want to lose a patient, you know? I like having them as the patient and the family that I work with. First week in the house as a single person. So, is that a good thing? So many ways that comment can go. I want to be happy for you. But I don't know if you're single for the day, single for the week. You know what I'm saying? You weren't single before and now you are. I don't know. I hope for the best. Kinda. He announced last month that he found his own apartment last weekend, got the movers in to get all the big stuff. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. You're going through all of that. That's not any fun at all. but, you know, getting stuff moved out, that's progress. Right? I know some people don't like being in a house alone. I know certain people who, I won't name any names, but they cannot be in a house alone. Drives them nutty. Hey John, how you doing? Okay, I think I can make some dags from here, and that can kind of get us a point where we can look at finishing this. Flipping some 1/10 inch rings for more helm flowers, buddy. You're bold, man. Very, very bold. Feeling stuff isn't bothering you yet? Yeah. Well, good. Good. I hope it never does. I really don't want to work on this for a 4th stream, but I'm going to be honest, I've got quite the pile of rings here. And I would rather do other stuff tonight. Because I want to show you guys what I have. What I got in the mail today. And what I'm going to be doing with them. You know what I should have attempted? Damn it, now I'm pissed I thought about it. I had enough rings here for 2 hacky sacks. I could have done that. Maybe 3? Could have made a whole juggling ball set. Oh well, hindsight's always something, right? Okay. Oh. So if each dag is 6 rings wide, and there's 5 dags, 6, 11, 15, 18, 20. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is that out to 20? 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 4 is 15, plus 3 is 18, plus... Okay. So that's 100 rings. If we have 5 dags. I might have 100 rings left. We'll see. Hey Barb, how you doing? There. You've made juggling balls out of not Tau 5? Nice. 4, 5, 6. We will make a clear delineation and do 2 rows around it first. Okay. Remove our marker ring. Okay, see, that doesn't work. Hang on. We need to take a row out of here. Okay. That should fix it. So it's just going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Which is, what is that? 15 rings? Which would put us at 75 rings. I'm pretty sure we have 75 rings here to make these dags. Barb's doing okay. Peg's single and feels weird. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yep, relationships are messy, and when they end, it's no fun, and I'm sorry for anyone going through it, to be honest. Okay. No, I did not do that right. I think I'd learned to put the ring where I needed to go, but no. There we go. Only been doing this for, God, how long? About 25 years. You'd think I'd know what I was doing by now, but the answer is no. Looks like I know what I'm doing to you. That is all camera magic. Huh. I kind of have half an idea of what I'm doing. I just hope I did my math right. The end result will be a bag shape with a drawstring that will potentially close. You had an idea and you lost it along the way? Barb, you haven't done any mail in over a week? I did some earlier today, actually. Hang on a second, because I've got 1, 2, 3. I think I know what to do. Again. Try that one more time. Time to get some pliers and show them love, otherwise they might turn feral. Feral pliers sounds scary. Yes, it does. You call your chisel nose pliers the vampires for a reason. That's awesome. I was coming up with stupid t-shirt ideas, and they were all like monastery based. So I had like the abbot of aspect ratio, and the monk of metal, and the friar of the pliers, and the cardinal of the closures. I was like, yeah, should definitely make that a t-shirt for like each one. Coils cut, now to close the small, weld them, then weave the large rings and seed bead and weld them. Whew, man. Seed beads. These dags are at least started. I'm happy with that. If I did my math right. I did not. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my goodness, come here, ring. Does he feed the seed beads? All right. Each dag has been started. And the math worked out. Okay, I don't know what the song is. We're not going to do this one. Do not need to fall asleep midstream. All right, Barb, have a good night. I think we're just going to go up to 2 rings, so 5, 4, 3, 2. That way when we add the cord to string the end of the dice bag together, we'll have 2 rings to support it, or to hold on to it. Not that these rings aren't strong enough to just use one. I just think 2 is going to be a little bit more functional and look better. We'll see if I'm right in a minute. Alright, that's 1 done. I think I have some leather cord over here somewhere. I imagine that I do. See, I can't imagine. I'm having a hard time just picking up where I left off on these dags. I can't imagine trying to add contractions to form fit some chainmail to someone. Like, okay, now where did I put that one random sized ring? Oh man, I would lose my mind. Like, I do all my expansions and contractions with seams because I can see where it went, and I cannot do the picking up a extra ring here or leaving one out there, you know. John sent me a cool video today, but a girl that does historical reconstruction on armor for a museum. I forget what her job title was specifically, but she's a curator for the museum or something, and she fixes any of their armor displays, from armor to weapons, I think she said. All kinds of stuff. I like finding videos about chainmail. It's very much a niche item, right? Alright. Couldn't find your smaller 22 gauge riveted rings, so I had to make another. It's like giving a mouse a cookie, can't make just one. Alright. Last one. I do have about, I don't know, 2 dozen rings left over, and you know what? I'm okay with that. Figured we wouldn't be able to go around another row, but I think I stopped right where I could effectively use the most amount of rings. Alright. And that's it. Alright. There it is in all its glory. That's the remainder of the rings we have left. Those will... I don't know. I don't know what I'll do with those. I did have a bin. Alright, I'm not using this stuff for anything else. I did have a bin of rings that went unused. And I got rid of that a long time ago. Is this gonna work? I don't know. I may need to get the other stuff. Alright. Okay. As promised, one bag-shaped dice bag with a drawstring. Even these up, tie a knot in it, Cut out the excess. You don't want to leave. And that should be good. That knot comes right up to the widest opening of the dice bag, so it doesn't need more than that. Trim the excess. And voila. It's not a super impressive dice bag. It's nothing special. Oh, you know what? Okay. I did not put in a queen ring on this. So here, we're at 51 minutes. Okay. I'll do that later. Normally, there would be a ring going through all of these rings right here. Right? And I'll put that in later. Because I have other stuff to show you guys. Like what I'm working on now. Right? I just got in all the stuff I need to finish up. Well, to start, really. Let's find some good ones here. Got these spacer beads. I'll show you what I'm doing with this one. It's a nice little skull and crossbones there, and I've got these secondary beads. And then on either end, hey Claire, how you doing? Gilberto's been doing some neat chains on a cord. Perhaps those actually can be done as such around the pull cord. Maybe. Alright, and then I've got these little spade skull beads that we're going to attach to the ends on either side here. And I've got some different variations to play with. Right? Start figuring out what ring sizes and what weaves go through each one. You woke up and thought you'd say hi? Well, I appreciate you for stopping by. Sure, where's the one I grabbed? Just came to the best part of the stream. I'm just showing some of the center beads that I'm working on incorporating into Byzantine bracelets. Let's see here. Another good one. This skull bead is really cool. This was the first one. Well, not this particular bead. That one's sold already. Gotta stop and say howdy. Give it a like. We'll get a full watching once you get done converting the 4 band vids from tonight. Nice. Anyway. So yeah, I've got... It's a lot of kind of skull themed. I don't know how much the detail is going to pick up on that. There's a skull in the center of this one. A lot of little designs on the side. Alright, and you just slide the chain through there, loop it back through here. Like so. Alright, I'm trying to get the ring sizes down so that they work out real well. Yeah, new shinies are awesome. I'm really digging these ones. And figuring out which sizes work on what. They're all roughly the same size. But they're very sensitive to what do you call it? They're very sensitive to ring size. You cannot, it's not a one size fits all. So that's what I'm trying to figure out. And then these will be added to the MailleWerX shop with all the information I have found on them. I don't want these pliers, I want these ones. So that people can make their own. And what I think I might do is I might put them together into kits for I got center bead, 2 middling beads, and then 2 end beads. And then people can just buy the bead package. I'm hoping. I've already got some requests for the skull focal piece. I don't know about everything else, but someone at least wants to buy that one. I think if I can incorporate some kind of kit out of it, I think that'll be pretty good. So I'm primarily using 3 different ring sizes for this bracelet here, and one of them is 18 gauge 3/16. The other 2, one is 19 1/28, 19 gauge 19 1/28, and this one I'm on right now is, I don't remember, and I don't have it written down, so I gotta figure out what ring size it is, because I'm gonna need to order more here pretty soon. So I'm very excited to have all these little accessories hanging out here that I get to work with and figure out what works and what doesn't. And hopefully if I do that, and if I come with the information prepared, you know, and just say, yeah, you know, you need this, these 3 ring sizes. I don't know. We'll see. This is kind of the tricky part. You got to get the finding on there and hold it in place with one hand while you secure it with the other. They do not want to stay there. Alright. Let's do these one at a time. I'm hoping this works because I haven't tried this yet. So if it fails, sorry. We will now know that this ring size doesn't work for this. That's all. Discover is part of the process. Come on. Alright, that's one. Don't slide off there. That's a little loose. See if we can get it a little tighter. It's okay if they move around a little bit, but I don't want to move around a ton. Now try and get this other one through here. I think that should prevent it from sliding all over the place pretty well. Seemed it. Yeah, that worked perfectly. I promise I haven't tried this before. Dude, that looks so cool. the one issue that I found with these, aside from the measurements just being a bit off, yeah, that's nice, is that they are 316L stainless steel. They do have a little bit of nickel in them, so they're not really suitable for people with nickel allergies. But I'm hoping that's... I know it's not a problem for most people. What have I done here? I haven't finished doing all of these. What the heck? Has anybody seen the new unicorn rainbow blanket that I posted the other day? I like my little unicorn. It was fun to do. There we go. The rainbow unicorn pattern. I like it. Getting back into a groove where I'm able to work on the business and get some stuff done. And especially with Christmas coming up, I'm hoping to make some sales this year. And it's, oh, and with that one, unlike most of the rest of the blankets in the store right now, that one is produced in the US. So that's a nice change too. That means faster shipping times, which everyone likes. Stainless. Okay, hang on. Stainless steel is SA1 304-13-430 should not cause any allergic contact dermatitis. This was confirmed by the clinical patch test, which showed that 96% of the patients were intolerant to the nickel-plated samples, while low sulfur-containing stainless steel samples listed no reaction in the patient. Good to know. That makes me feel even better about these, because these are, frankly, I think they're awesome. Come on. Oh my goodness. It wants to fight. There we go. Hang on. Can't put the bead on upside down. It doesn't work that way. I'm dropping rings, smashing the camera. sure this is facing the right way this time. There we go. Okay. Just wants to fight. Alright, I promise, it's not this hard. Haven't done it before, but it's really not as hard as it looks. Just because I'm on camera. Did you knock out some trees and snowflakes for the shop? Heck yeah. And a bunch of Santa gnomes. We have a sweet niche supply of cool findings, yeah. And I'm trying and amass as much as I can. There we go. And then get them up on the website as quick as I can. $10.08 already. I'm pretty content with the Josh Diliberto rings I've been using. So this is a combination of TRL and Diliberto rings, right? And I'm pretty happy with them so far. Clearly I need a few more sizes from Josh. And then hopefully that will meet the needs where I have ring sizes that fit every different binding. And while I would love to sit and, you know, figure out what ring size works best for each one, like I said, I've got people hammering on my door wanting that skull focal piece. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? This one. Right? They want it like last month. Alright. Come on. This isn't actually going to be this long. This would be a really long bracelet, but I'm not going to sit here and weave a bunch of Byzantine on the end of this to get the size right. I'll slap these back on, and then figure out what size I need. connect it to the clasp. And hopefully we'll be done here in just a minute. But I do expect these to, I won't work on one every stream. It will be more frequent. And especially if someone like orders some and then has a question, it'll be a good thing to have on hand. And we will be able to answer all their questions. Alright. Let's get the measuring tape out. I have tiny little wrists. I want it to be 8.5 inches long. Alright. 8.5 meets puts us where? Make sure all these are facing the right way. We go there. There. That'd be, yeah, okay. I'm gonna guess. Oh, let me double check something real quick. Okay, because that's 8.5 without the clasp. If I move it here. That should be correct. Okay. Remove a little bit from each one. These will be starters for the next bracelet I work on. And then if I did everything correctly, I'll be able to put this on. It'll fit my wrist just perfectly. Nope. Almost punched Frank in the face. Ah, the best closed rings always have that opening you can't find. There we go. And you always have to take them apart. Okay. Oh my goodness. We should probably do like a test fit before we connect everything together. Might be a good idea. Love it when you're trying to focus and you go cross-eyed. It's always fun. That's why I can't do what John does. Those tiny rings. Let's see here. We've got our way to show this. Right, we've got a little bit of excess room. Right, it feels loose enough. Looks awesome. Take this part off. Make sure it's all facing the same direction. Now these buckle clasps do have a top and a bottom, so. All right, last one. And the real size test will occur. Hopefully, if I did everything in my head right and I measured right and I was correct about how much slack there was, this should work out just fine. Boom. There it is. On crossbones, couple of skulls, couple of filler beads, take up space, they're nice and decorative. Alright. Alright. Oh, that's, well, there's definitely slack. I may take out a little bit of slack on this, but there it is. Okay. I love it. I think that's awesome. We'll wear it around for a little bit, see if I want to take that slack out. There. All right. So, if you like any of these cool beads that I have, they'll be up on the website soon. I'll be getting my hands on as many of them as I can. Because the whole shipping for my house is going to be a new experience for me. We did do two things tonight. Nice bag and a sick bracelet. So, thank you very much everyone for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. Be sure to check out MailleWerX.com for all your chainmail themed apparel and accessory needs. Excuse me. And I am way over time tonight, but I look forward to seeing you guys again soon. If I'm not back tomorrow night, it'll be Wednesday. All right? You guys all